Hello there, it is another day and another meander. So where are we going for the next couple of days? Well, Damfino. You'll figure it out. In the meantime, just saying howdy as I am traveling down the road. Amy the Jeep and I are off a wandering. As I said, Damfino is the destination. Yep. Alright, I'm going to shut my mouth because I'm still kind of sleepy, and I'm going to drive because I have 118 miles of pavement before I hit dirt. Oh man, I've been blathering away at my camera and it wasn't even on. Alright, so here's the spiel one more time. I'm probably starting to sound polished here. Where am I today? I am up around the area of Mount Baker, on the edge of the North Cascades National Park. We are winding our way up this little narrow road to get up on top of these mountains. Now we're not going to go all the way up onto Baker and Chuckson and all of those and get up on the glaciers. We're going to save that for an upcoming trip that's not too far out. So where we're going today, though, I'll tell you the story of the place once we get on the trail hiking there. But it's a really peaceful area. I haven't been up there for, oh my goodness, I can't even remember the last time. I know Zyro was a let's say between 3 and 5 years old, maybe as late as 7, but I think between 3 and 5 is probably pretty accurate. So as you can imagine, that was a long time ago. It'll be an interesting little wander. So, that being said, I will talk at you guys in a bit. Bye. It's hard to make myself reach in there with all those ants. Alright. Well, here we go. You get to watch me sweat. Looked in that trail register box thinking, oh, I should probably register. Then the black ants start swarming. Yeah, no, I'll pass. So, Braceley's getting out of shape and getting old. There's surprisingly a lot of people up here for this time of the week. I think you'll beat them all when you sneak in like before the weekend starts officially, but not always. Just keep bumping into them group after group. Hopefully when we get up here, get a little bit of serenity, eh? If I don't have a heart attack on the way. I need to get back in shape. Really need to work on that. This is a pretty little walk, but damn, these biting flies and mosquitoes are intense. They're just like everywhere. Every once in a while you get a gust of wind that blows them away and cools you off, and then all of a sudden the bugs attack. Feel sorry for the girls I was talking to down the parking lot. They rode their bikes all the way up here. And they're going to spend the night here and then finish off the rest of the trail up above. It's one of the few that's still open to mountain biking. They are going to get chewed up, and it's going to be brutally hot tomorrow. Not going to be fun for them. Anyway, I'm just going to keep meandering. It's been years since I've been up here. It's kind of pretty. I think we will wander straight across to that spot over there. Take a load off. Looks like we might be lucky in having it all to ourselves. So I figure I should probably tell you where I'm at since you're watching this, and I left it kind of a mystery what I was up to today. So these little pothole lakes here are called the Damfino Lakes. A lot of folks just call them Damfino because it's what it looks like as far as the spelling. According to the lore, and I've heard a couple of different versions of this story, one from an old timer up here that lives in the area, and another one I bumped into on the internet. As it goes, it was either a pair of trappers or a pair of miners that were back up in here towards the tail end of winter. They were up on Excelsior Ridge above where there's a bunch of active mines, or used to be. Probably still are, I don't actually know. Apparently they got hit by a blizzard, and as they were trying to come back out, they stumbled into this little meadow, and that's where they ended up like kind of setting up camp and everything. There's two lakes right here together. The bigger one is behind me in the background. But as the story goes, they're like, where the hell are we? And the answer to that being Damfino. And apparently when they got out, that just became sort of the name of the lakes because they were the ones that had discovered them and reported their location. So this would have been probably back in the late 1800s, roughly. Today, it's a popular destination. It's not too long of a hike in here. It's definitely an easy one. So anyway, that is Damfino. I'm gonna find one of you I can catch for the camera here eventually. Not sure how well these are going to show up on video, but what's kind of cool about these lakes is they are just chock full of, they're not actually salamanders, they're newts. If you look at them, they have the little frills coming out of their gills and stuff. Salamanders tend to be a little more terrestrial, and they have a more solid face, for lack of a better term, whereas these guys seem to have almost like a mane, which makes them a newt. There's another one. Makes me nervous putting a $800 phone right over the surface of the water. There's another one. There's another one. There's dozens of them. There's one right below me right there, right off the edge of my shadow. Bouncy, bouncy Jeeps. I've been just taking a slow drive back down from up on top there. Actually went up a little bit higher, but I couldn't get any better vantage points than you already saw from the driving videos. It's just kind of wandering down, not really sure where I'm planning on spending the night. I'm thinking it might be in my best interest to stay up on this road, partly because I've dropped the tire pressure quite a lot because it's a really rough road, and I don't want to air them back up until morning. So I think I'm just kind of going to try every single little spur road on my way out and see if I can find a nice little campsite by a creek that's not bear infested. So yeah, I'll show you what we see once I get there, but for now I'm going to go ahead and let my phone charge up and quit filming. Well, I think I may have found tonight's camp. It happened rather quickly too. It's barely 4 o'clock. Oh, I lied. It's 5 o'clock. I guess it's about time to like find a campsite so I can, make food and all that good stuff. But yeah, not too far off of the road coming back down from Damfino. I decided to go down this little spur, and it turned into a nice little campsite. So yeah, I'll flip the camera around, show you what we got here, but I think this is going to be the resting spot. Here's the campsite. Jeep's all parked over in the shade there. I'll level it off later. It'll move again because of the shade. Got a nice little stream down there. Looks, yeah, might get some little fishies out of it. I doubt there's anything worth much in there, but little ones are fun to catch. Nice little field of daisies. My gnarly little entrance area. Yep. Go down by the stream. Nice little stream. Yeah, see, there's some pockets that are maybe 3 or 4 feet deep, but that's about it. Maybe down closer to those rapids I see below, I can find some fishing. Yeah, pretty. So that's camp. And, I don't have to work, so don't need reception, so we're back in here. Pretty remote area, really. I have seen some other people, but oddly enough, they were primarily mountain bikers. I guess this road, bikers like it, but not really any other cars, so hey, I'll take that. There were at the trailhead, but that's also a trailhead that connects to multiple climbing routes. Get you up on Excelsior Ridge, Canyon Creek Ridge. You can cross over from there into some of the higher mountains. So yeah, there was people up there, but it looked like most of them have been parked for a very long time. That being said, I think I'm going to just organize the Jeep a little bit. It is like pretty damn hot, and I need to get my cooler somewhere other than inside of the hot Jeep. And make sure I don't have any bugs in here, get the bug netting up, all that good stuff. So I will check in with you all later, probably about the time I'm stuffing my face with some food. What is that? Some kind of spaghetti-ish, tomato-ish, tortellini-ish pasta. Could be just a lot of stuff mixed together. Don't you kind of want to go see what's up there? It's kind of a cool little mountain right above camp. I love it as the light changes. Put all these clips together just so you can kind of see it over the course of about an hour and a half. It's been a pretty good day. We've covered some good ground. We got up to the Damfino Lakes. I went on ahead up above those lakes a little bit and just kind of scouted a route that could get me up into some snowpack and glacier country, which is kind of cool, but I don't think I'm ever going to go up there. The trail itself just looked brutal. And so, I got to where I could see the cut, and I was like, yeah, no, I don't even have any interest in that. So what's tomorrow going to bring? I'm not 100% certain. I'm debating getting up really, really freaking early and driving to the end of this road and hiking into Church Lake. I think it's a 2-mile hike. It's not too big of a deal. It doesn't look like there's a lot of elevation to it. Most of the elevation will be jeeping. So maybe I'll do that, but it depends, you know. Sometimes I sleep in late, sometimes I don't. Usually I'm up early in the woods, but it seems like when I'm sleeping inside the Jeep, or Amy, I sleep late. Part of that is, you know, the curtains come down and stuff. I think I'll leave them up tonight, though, because there are bears around here. And I want to be able to look out and see what's going on at night. So, anyway, jabber, 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 jabber. I'll probably be going to bed here soon. So, good night. But before I say good night, I just wanted to show you where we went today. Alright, so this is Bracely's GPS. You can learn more about that in a separate video if you're somebody I felt should be educated. That red dot down at the bottom of the screen is my house. Ignore the blue line, it has nothing to do with where we're currently at. Let's go find us real quick. That red arrow is where we're at, right up next to the Canadian border. Zoom in. And so we have driven clear up following this little Forest Service road. Pretty much as soon as it turns to blue, it turns into rutted gravel and 2-track. Yellow would mean that it's good for a passenger car. So we got up here. And during the day today, I don't have my tracks highlighted because it's all done on my phone. We drove up to that trailhead there to Damfino Lakes, and we hiked this trail, the dotted line, into right about there where those 2 lakes are. So you can see we didn't really go in that far. I think it was about a 3-mile round trip hike is as far as I went, because I did go up and into here a little bit. But where I was talking to you guys earlier today was that bigger lake right there. Damfino. Kind of cool. I love this software, by the way. So back to where I am. You can see I kind of drove back down the mountain from where we were earlier. If I can get it all on the screen, I don't think I can. There we go. So there we were at Damfino. I have a journey to take one of these days over to here, to that lake, which I can't remember the name of offhand. See if it'll tell us. It's Bear Paw Lake. And then right up above me is another lake that I'm kind of interested in. There we go, Church Lake. And so debating, that's when I was just saying I might go and check out in the morning, I don't know. Looks like it's about a mile-ish in, but I don't have any other data on it, and I don't know if that road's even open, because right above where I'm camped, right there, it starts deteriorating pretty good right here. And you can see it zigzags up about 3,000 feet till you get to that trailhead. So, yeah, I don't know. We'll see. Anyway, that is where we are at right now. Zoom on back out. Good morning to you. So just curious, do you ever get tired of that loud static in the background in almost all of my videos that come from, well, most camps and most places? It's really just the rivers. They're loud, and I don't even hear it anymore. I was sitting in the Jeep while I was kind of warming up and drying out this morning, Gets a little humid in there, and I just always run the heater to kind of get the air moving and dry it out. Anyway, I was sitting there looking at some of the footage, and I'm like, my goodness, everything in camp, it's like all you can hear is that river. Apologies, maybe I should start camping dry camps or something so you guys can actually like always hear what I'm saying, huh? Anyway, it is morning as mentioned, and I'm just sitting up here making myself some coffee and some breakfast burritos before I hit the trail road. I'm still actually debating that. We're gonna drive up to the trailhead to Church Lake, read all the signage and stuff, get the data that I'm missing. If it's too long of a trail in, I don't have time for it, though I would still like to do it. If it is, you know, a nice like sub 2 mile hike, then I'm game. So yeah, that is what is on the agenda for today. So as you can see, we got the breakfast going on down there. Morning. So it turns out that I think the road might have been far more harrowing than this trail's gonna be. I didn't film much because, well, I was focused. It was narrow, it was steep, it was really, really rocky and potholey. Yeah. Not looking forward to going back down, actually, for fear of other people trying to come up in here. But I'm gonna hike. It's only about a mile, but it's steep. So, see you at the top. Wow, that's steep. Mind you of malachites there. Looks like the rest of the way is gonna be like this. Quarter mile. Not too far, at least. Have to excuse the panting. The trail turned into, probably one of the most brutal, I don't know, uphill sections, and it was all that way. It was so steep. But you remember that mountain from camp last night? There she is, all up close and personal. There's supposed to be a lake down the bottom there. I'm not sure if I want to go down. It was hard enough to get up here. Whew. High mountains. And cigarettes. And 42 years. Bad combination. Whew. Okay, so I lied. I hiked down here. Gonna hate myself for it. And go figure, there's backpackers. How the hell did they get in here? Mosquitoes are bothering me as we get it through the snowfield. It's not really snowfields, there's just a little bit of snow left. Brutal little hike up here. Beautiful little lake though. I don't know if I mentioned it, that was Church Lake. The drive up here was something else. I didn't film a lot because it was really rough. Hike in here was brutal, but short. I can do brutal but short. If I had to add another mile and a half to this, fuck that. But anyway, headed back down. See you at the bottom. Well, hello there, folks. We are, about 95 miles away from where I last spoke at to you, or spoke at you, or however I say that. Kind of slowly working my way back towards home. I do have to work early in the morning, like very early for me. So I'm figuring I'm probably going to go ahead and go home tonight. It's unusual in that usually I film over the course of 2 or 3 days to put together an episode, but I think I've got plenty of content. We did some cool stuff, got to see some new country, like totally new, never been up to that last lake before. So that was pretty awesome. I will get all this edited together and put together for you guys to take a look at on YouTube. In the meantime, I am signing out for this particular episode in the life of Bryceley. So, I hope you enjoyed the video. Anyway, I hope you are having a great day, whatever day it is for you as you're watching this, and I'll catch you on the next episode.